Looking ahead to our next French Tuesday, and a gentleman who figures to have much to say about it on this Saturday is Mark MacDonald. Now, we're getting Mark on kind of the back end of a doubleheader. You were at the Meadows earlier this afternoon, so no rest for the weary. How you doing?
No, busy day.
I guess it's better when they recruit you than when they stop recruiting you, huh?
Absolutely. It's much better to be busy.
Okay, let's talk about a few that you're being recruited for this coming Tuesday. The trotter that I always thought was a cheating SOB, and I mean that. I just always think there's more than what he shows. He lands post 4 in the first French race, the 7th at Lauderdale. Talk about this one.
Yeah. He is. He's a nice horse. He's tricky because he's really aggressive. So that's sometimes, there's more there. I mean, this horse, it was 3rd in the Yonkers trot. He possibly shakes loose, maybe wins the Yonkers trot a few years ago, raced in the Hambletonian. This is a higher-end horse than what he shows. I mean, they had a lot of issues with trying to keep him quiet, trying to get him off the gate. I think they got most of them resolved. So, we're in a good spot. We got the 4-hole, try and get him forwardly placed. I mean, he's better than these horses. He should be able to beat these horses, and we just got to try and get him in a good spot.
You've intrigued me. You said he's a bit of a tricky horse. As a driver, what does that kind of force you to do, or I guess more importantly, not do with him?
Well, this horse, with him, it's kind of, if he gets started up, he's hard to stop. So the key is you try and want to put him in position, but not get him out of his mind crazy. So, there's a happy medium. You got to walk the fine line there. But so post positions allow him. Like if he draws bad, it's hard to leave really hard from the outside because you might go half and 54. so for the 4, we should be able to float and get him in a reasonably good position.
All right, the 6th race is one that's back here after the trip down to the Kentucky Sires. And he's driven Eddie Number for Peter Foley. This is the latest one in the gelding Conair Hall. Talk about him.
Nice little horse. Fits this class good. Gets around this track good. I don't know if the 1.25 miles is really maybe his real forte. Like maybe if that's his I think he likes the mile a little bit better, but that said, he's only raced in one of them before, so we'll see. Hopefully he's a little bit better this time.
All right, a quick word about the one you have, I believe, in the back of the bus in our 10th race. Again, 7 through 11 are our French races. There he is. Last week, non-one is a 4. I think it's, was he up to non-one is a 6 here? That's SAMY Donato.
Yeah, he's a nice horse. I mean, he fits very well in there. He could very easily beat this bunch. I wish he was on the gate. He's a real handful. Hopefully get him out of the gate as the best I can and get him up there and get him in the flow. I think he's better than them as long as he minds his manners.
And again, as a driver, you have one that you know is a bit of a piece of work leaving the gate, and one you really have no choice. I'm sorry, this is also a non-one is a 4. Let me correct myself. You have one that's a handful, but really has no choice but to kind of wait his turn from the back of the bus early on. How does that affect your strategy?
You know what? I guess it's kind of like going all in blind. You just gotta hope the 2-horse gets out of there good. That's all you can do. It's hope for the river card.
There you go. Mark MacDonald, thank you much. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.